what are the pitfalls of poorly executed timelining, or just not doing it or doing it too late? Obvious answer to not doing it at all is not knowing if your witness could potentially be testifying inconsistently with evidence. Why would a witness do that? Some witnesses may not remember all of the digital evidence that's out there. And as we've already discussed, that digital evidence has grown. So they may not be thinking of all of the different types, not just email correspondence now, but text messages and social media messaging. They may have selective memory of the past actions that could easily be contradicted by documentary evidence at a deposition because they are remembering something in a more positive light, potentially. And this is why the digital evidence needs to be examined. We have to organize it better so that we can help the witness better remember and integrate the digital evidence with their testimony to keep it all consistent. And, failing to keep witness testimony consistent with evidence really puts them at risk for being compromised, when they're sitting there in the depot on cross and then being discredited. Another danger is you're failing to take that advantage over opposing counsel's witness. So if you are aware and you have a good idea of where, for example, those gaps lie in the data or the evidence, or you have some that support a particular fact that you want to drive home because it helps your argument, you can tie the witnesses down to that evidence or commit their testimony to whatever it is that you're trying to prove, as well as tying the witness to their testimony and possibly avoiding a later retelling of that if they are deposed again or put on the stand at trial. And the last example, which is probably the worst, I would think, although, it is not great to have your witness be discredited. However, thinking that you have an okay case or thinking that you have a defensible case from the beginning because you may not have fully organized all the data that has come in, and then realizing that there is something or multiple things out there in the data that are truly bad facts, that you now have a completely different case than you thought you did.